Hi guys, girls. This came into the workshop today from a lady at the radio station just across the way from me. I've mentioned before that I have a radio station just over there, over the side of the corridor there, and they sometimes bring me things to repair, normally transmitters. Normally saying, I'm off air, please fix it, please. But anyway, the lady there today, about an hour or so ago, brought me this Samsung tablet. Can you let me know how much it would cost to fix it? So, yeah, why not? First of all, I've never actually looked at one of these before. I've never tried to repair one, never even opened one up. So the first thing I did was go onto YouTube and just put Samsung tablet teardown and had a quick look at a video that shows you how to get this apart, which basically just need to prise the edge open all the way around. Useless video. Well, no, tell me what I want to know. Put this in the comments below. Why do people make technical videos on YouTube and don't speak? What is the point? Surely, language is like the key to communication. I mean, Christ, we invented it millennia ago. So why not speak? Why put music on? But there's my little round. Answer that one in the one below. But anyway, I put up with his music for 20 seconds to figure out you have to prise the edge open, and that was enough for me. So I started taking these apart, and I thought, actually, I don't know anything about these. Rich, you don't know anything about these things. Let's see, if we can find out why these things sometimes go dead. So I went over to Google. Fix Galaxy Tab A won't turn on. And there's a picture. I didn't notice the Galaxy Tab A, doesn't say it, but it looks like mine, even though there's no picture. And it's just saying basically connect it to a power source. So I put it onto a USB cable on my computer, wait for 10 minutes, done that. Probably wait for 30 minutes. Press and hold the volume down and power simultaneously for about 10 or 15 seconds. So I can't just press the buttons at the moment. Let's go back over to the desk cam. Oh, there was some other useful information on that, I think. Yeah, it tells you that, yeah. And then it says, hopefully these steps will fix your Galaxy Tab, and it's starting to the home screen. If you still have problems, perhaps it's not getting enough charge. Okay, I haven't tried that one. Otherwise, the tablet may have a hardware defect or damage that can only be fixed by having the device serviced by Samsung. Can it now? Can it only be repaired that way? Can it only be fixed? Well, let's see if that's right, shall we? Let's see if an electronics guy with no experience whatsoever of these things can fix one. Desk. On that, by the way, I've been known in the past, you get like these things and it says like, do not dismantle, no user serviceable parts inside. And I've opened them up and fixed them and actually emailed the customer service of the company who make it and say, excuse me, I'm a user and I opened it up and I did service it. Your message is incorrect. There are user serviceable parts inside this. Mostly you don't get an answer to that, but occasionally you get a shirty answer telling you that you're not authorised to open their equipment. I've never had one to actually say well done. I mean, Christ, what's wrong with these companies? Why can't they say well done? I'm glad you're a bit beyond the average user. Anyway, so I've not opened it up. We've had a rant. Comments in the section below, please. And I'm going to now see if I can actually get this thing to finish opening up. This is how I saw the guy in the video do it. He kind of went all the way around the corner and down the side, and eventually got into the thing. But banging my head on the light again. Let's see if I can. I've got one side. This is the side he started, but he was then somehow getting in down here as well. And I'm finger stuck inside it. Now you can all laugh again. Richard can't get into a bloody tablet. It ain't easy, that's for sure. A bit nearer so I don't keep getting off the camera. It ain't easy. This side's give it up quite well, but it seems to be getting around. I think once I get two sides of this open, we'll probably be good. Ah, yeah, that's it. That's got us somewhere. I worry about breaking these things sometimes, but you know, at the end of the day, you've got to get into it, haven't you? Not sure what the customer would say if I took it back with a broken screen. I mean, I've said I'm not experienced with these. You know that. Well, that's got two sides open. Surely this will just give it up now. Surely this will just give it up. No, it's still being very troublesome to get apart. Let's see if we can get something in here. That's the way. That's the way. That's the way. Ah, it's open. Motherboard, I guess. Big battery. Not a lot else to see in there, is there? Power goes in here. Something's a bit loose there. Push that down. Pretend that didn't happen. I don't think it's broken. Oh, that's first sticking the memory card in. Okay. Well, I guess the first thing is there any power in the battery? Can we get to that? There's like a little plasticky thing on here. Obviously, you'd have to take these off to get the battery out. Well, that's where the battery comes in. So shall I have a look on the microscope? See if we can see anything. I'll see if the microscope's working. No, of course the microscope isn't. Of course it's not working. Okay, I've paused this while I just get the camera working again. One moment. Now it works. I had to just basically switch the camera off and back on again. I was supposed to move the desk lamp so I'm not banging my head on that anymore. So yes, this is where the power comes in. Looks like two connections there. Looks like it's just two. Yeah, probably two connections there with the battery. Oh no, there's three. There's like a thin wire that goes down the middle as well. So there's clearly three connections coming from this battery. I suspect that the two end ones are the power because that's the biggest tracks, and the other one's some sort of sensor probably that's sensing battery voltage. That would make sense. I can't think of any other logical reason why there would be that third wire. Oh, we need the other camera now, don't we? We need the to be able to see the meter. Desk cam. There you go, dial desk cam. No, that's the other one. Just move this up into place a little bit. There we go. Get out of the corner. There we go. Yeah, right, okay. We're getting there. OBS. I've mentioned it before. OBS is a software. Test meter. Move the camera in a bit. Test meter. Okay, you can see it. What we got? I'm assuming that the two end ones are the power, the middle one probably just monitors the battery voltage, but then why can't it monitor the battery voltage by measuring between the other two? It's a good question, isn't it? Let's go from that end to that end. -4 volts. go. So obviously this end's obviously the positive, this end's obviously the negative. I don't know how much voltage a tablet battery gives, but that seems extremely low, unusually low to me. What's the battery say on it? That's Chinese. Oh no, 4.35 volts. Okay. Nominal voltage 3.8 was it? Okay, yeah, so it is only like a 4-volt battery. That's fair enough. I say I've not looked at these, something else I've learned. So there's obviously power coming off the battery. So what's this little tab thing? That must have hold the cable down. Okay. I'm interested to see if I connect my charger. I have to move this because it's the lead off the charger's not very long. So we get back to it. There we are, somewhere here, my finger. Yeah, I'm interested to see if I connect the charger, if I get it to reach the tablet, and I measure across the battery again. You'd expect that voltage to go up, wouldn't you? You'd expect when the charger comes in that the battery voltage actually increase a little bit. Lost it again. There we are. I need about another couple of inches to get the thing to go. I'll plug it in first. I'm going to connect it to the charger, which you can't see, but I'm just connecting the charger, yeah? Oh, I didn't mention, by the way, when I tried to charge it before for 10 minutes, the computer actually recognised it. Yeah, it said there was a Samsung Tab something or other. It knows it's there. Yeah, it knows Galaxy Tab A 2016. It knows it's there, so it's so in some ways it's obviously powered up because the computer actually knows that it's there. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign. I'm guessing that there's a connection to the USB. Okay, I'll put it this way because I can't. That's as long as the lead is. So I'll have to come in from this side. Is there any voltage? I'm expecting to see more volts now. And of course I'm seeing less volts now. I've erased this little tab. Let's just click that thing down. This is very awkward from this angle for me. I'm at a very strange angle on the desk, so just bear with me trying to actually get the contacts on it. Well, that's strange. Oh no, 4.22. 4.22 with a charger attached. And what was it without it? 4.16. Okay, yeah, so it's not a lot, but there's definitely a bit more voltage on that when the charger is actually attached, yeah. So how far have we got so far? Well, we know we know the computer recognises it, and we know that we're getting more voltage coming across the battery when it's attached to the charger, which suspects me telling me it's charging the battery. And we know the battery voltage is about right. So why doesn't it work? That's a good question. Why doesn't it work? I think the first thing I'm going to do with this, and this is me, is possibly just go and ask. You know, I'm going to go on one of the internet forums and just ask if somebody can give me any good reason why this doesn't work. I'm looking around the board, see what much I can see very much. I was looking for buck regulators. You've never seen buck regulators with coils, and I can't really see one. This looks like it might be some sort of voltage regulator, but it might not. That I don't know. ALC 5659. We could look that up. That's near the camera. Maybe that's something to do with the camera actually. Can't see any obvious damage. That's what I'm just also looking for. Can't see anything unless there's damage on the other side of this board. We can take the board off. Don't see anything burnt out. There's any liquid. I have to say that so far with this, and due to my complete lack of experience with them, as I said, that apart from proving that, there's a buck regulator coil, I've eventually found one. I'd have to say I need to go and ask a bit of advice so someone can just tell me what we need to test on this. So we'll stop that video there, and I'll be back shortly. You where I'm going to, badcaps.net. Alright, cheers guys, speak to you soon. Okay, so you've just seen me do what, I'm suggesting you guys do. If you're not sure about something, just go in and ask. I was going to ask on the Bad Caps forum, but then I thought I just did another quick Google for this black screen, as I was showing you before, where it was telling you hold the power buttons in. And I watched the rest of that video, and it basically just said, if that doesn't fix it, take it to a repair shop, or try and fix it yourself, watching videos on YouTube. So okay, so did a bit of a search on YouTube, and I found another one, and on the second one, what the guy was saying basically is this cable, this is a screen cable, and he says they come loose. He says, and there's like a white line you can see on it, which you can see it's like at an angle, and I think I've got that problem with this one. And he reseated this cable, and it worked. So let's see if that's what's wrong with that, shall we? That was my lunch, as you can see. Let's go over to the microscope, which is still working, a miracle. Okay, so where's the cable? Find the finger. There's the finger, there's the cable. Yeah, so what this guy was saying is basically that this connector here, there's like a white line on it. No, not this. Yeah, this connector here. There's a white line. Oh, you can see it now. You can see just with the magnifier. I wonder if it was there before and I didn't notice. You can see that's not pushed in right. Yeah, the white line here is out of line. So what he did is he basically disconnected the battery cable first. Where are we? Difficult under this microscope sometimes to find out where you actually are. Here. He disconnected the battery cable, then he reseated the video cable, then he put it back together again, and it worked. So let's try what he did first. Yeah. That's lifted that thing up. So take the battery cable out. Yeah, that's out. That's disconnected the battery. Now let's go to the one that he was talking about with the white line on. Here. I can see that's what's wrong with this now. So first of all, I need to lift up this sticky plastic that's supposed to hold that in place. Okay. Yeah. And we need to reseat this into position. I'm guessing it's fairly. You'd think it'd be fairly. Yeah, we need to. Of course, it's now come out. We need to lift up. There's like a little plastic retainer here. I think that actually locks that into position. I assume that all it pulls outwards. Should have watched that video a little bit more clearly. Yeah, I think this little plastic thing here looks like it pushes inwards to lock into position, and it's kind of pulled outwards. That was like an AGP connector, but small. If you remember AGP before we had PCIe on computers. Okay, so we need to get this to go in here. That's the first thing we need. Let's find some tweezers. That's a fiddly one for sure. I shouldn't have pulled it. I think I should have not even pulled it out. Make life easier for myself. So that goes in under there by the looks of it. It's like up against the edge of it and should push in. So yeah, it's going, and there's a white line which we need to line up with this line, I think, so we know it's actually fully inserted. Yeah, it's going. I can't get that quite so far as that white line. Will you go a little bit further than that? I'm kind of expecting that needs to go as far as the line. That's as far as I can get it, but it's now level with the line, where before you could clearly see it wasn't level with the line. So I think we can say that's in. So what happens now? I think this thing probably just pushes in to hold it in place. This little black thing here, that looks like it should push inwards. Oh no, it lifts up. It lifts up, that's how it goes. And now it's out, now it's into the line, yeah? So that lifts up, that's now beyond the line. And we can push that back down again. It's actually slightly past the line now. Okay, let's try that. So we'll put that back down on there. We'll go over to our battery connector. We'll lift this tab. This one clearly lifts up. We'll insert this into here. Again, there's a white line, which I have to say we have to get this as far as the line. Looks good. It's just beyond the line. I guess that's good. Push that down. That's in place. That's in place. Let's go over to the desk cam and see if this thing actually now powers up, shall we? Move my lunch first. That was slightly embarrassing. Let's see now, desk. It's gone. How about that magic? Okay, so we've done that. There's a little thing here that's falling off, which comes from the top of this card reader. I'm assuming that just sits in place. Okay, let's hold the power button and see what happens. First time ever I've looked at one. How about that? Okay. Hope you enjoyed that one, guys. I enjoyed that. Such a simple thing in the end. That's the power of the internet, isn't it? Okay, guys, I'll give myself a few quid profit off that. Son will be happy because his tablet's back, and I'll see you on the next video.